Hot and humid outside, but dry in many locations. Can't rule out that pop-up shower or a storm, but it's 88 degrees in Spartanburg, 90 in Greenville, 83 in Asheville. Your Friday night football game's looking just fine. Tomorrow morning, waking up to the low to mid 70s. It's going to be a warm start to the day and getting warm very quickly as the day goes on, but with some sunshine. We're at 88 degrees by lunchtime, warming up to the 90s with some sunshine. And then we start to track Ida. Unfortunately, this is a very dangerous storm that's going to gain significant strength as we go throughout the next 48 hours. Notice the feathered look to the outside of this. That is a sign that the storm is getting stronger. And indeed, as it continues into the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico, it's going to rapidly intensify to now a Category 4 hurricane. Winds will be around 140 miles per hour. 140 miles per hour as it makes landfall Sunday afternoon in Louisiana. Now, the exact location could be anywhere from New Orleans or west toward the Texas line. That's important, especially for New Orleans. Those winds will be concentrated right there at the eye wall. However, there's no escaping the significant storm surge that will be as far east as Florida. Those storm surge values in Florida, even far enough removed from that eye, will be in the order of 5 to 7 feet. Right there from New Orleans around the Mississippi, we're talking about 10 to 15 feet of storm surge. That means where you would normally find dry conditions, water's about 10 to 15 feet above you. That's the danger with this storm, the flooding, the storm surge, and the winds right there at the center of circulation. Now, as this moves inland Monday into Tuesday, it will start to undergo some weakening. Now, remember last week with Fred, it had a straight shot to us from Panama City Beach up toward our area, and it didn't weaken that much. With this, it's going to travel over a lot of land and over a longer period of time to where it's in a weakened state when it moves through, but certainly not giving us zero impacts. We're going to see something from this, whether it be some extra rain or maybe even an isolated severe storm or two. The latest path here from the spaghetti model shows it going right up through the Mississippi, through Tennessee, into our neck of the woods. However, the core, where the strongest part of the system is, will be where the primary concern would be. That moves through Tennessee and then eventually the mountains by Wednesday. We need to watch this. High pressure and control right here. Any movement of this high or any weakening of this high would mean a different track for us. If this high actually strengthens or moves toward the west a little bit, this would nudge Ida closer to Texas. However, with its current track, I expect high impacts down here toward coastal Louisiana. Need to prepare or evacuate right now for these areas. It's up toward the north that more moderate impacts will be possible, to a lower extent as you get toward our area because it's traveling over more land for a longer period of time before it gets here. Certainly some heavy rain, certainly some flooding possible, but not to the extent that we had last week. But again, if the track holds, that's the key to the forecast right here. We'll have those impacts late Tuesday all the way through Thursday. Isolated flooding will be possible and an isolated tornado and wind risk. Again, the word being isolated key to this forecast here. It won't be as widespread as we saw with Fred last week, but certainly still that potential that we'll be watching closely for you. So stay tuned. This is one you need to keep checking back in on because over the weekend, things could change with that track. If it moves east, higher impacts. If it moves west, lower impacts. Lower 90s the next several days. You see the impact icon Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday as we're tracking the tropics for the upstate, mid 80s during that time frame with the extra clouds and rain. For the mountains, same story. Tracking the tropics Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with rounds of heavy rain.